Sports hats you should never wear in Inglewood, California. Inglewood is a dream destination for a lot of sports fans. The Sofi Stadium is the envy of the NFL, and thousands of Rams fans flock to the stands in the hope that the team will repeat their Super Bowl success. However, there are some sports hats that you don't want to wear in some areas of Inglewood. Wearing an NFL hat on game day is fine. Wearing the wrong MLB hat on a normal day could land you in a lot of trouble. You see, these caps have become part of the uniform for local gangs and a good way to identify members. The violent nature of these gangs and their rivalries makes this highly dangerous. So, with all that in mind, let's look at the worst sports hats to wear in Inglewood. Number 8. Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies hat, once a symbol of pride for baseball fans in Philadelphia, has taken on a surprising and dangerous double meaning in the western parts of Inglewood. The neighborhood Pyrus use the P logo to show their affiliation with the Piru Gang, one of the founding members of the Blood Alliance. The gang war with rival gangs has resulted in many shootings and other violent acts, which has contributed to the gang's notorious reputation. Therefore, this makes wearing a Phillies hat in town to be like playing a game of Russian roulette, where the odds of encountering sudden confrontations and gunfights with rival gangs are frighteningly high. Number 7. Texas Rangers. We have all heard of the Texas Rangers baseball team, but did you know that their logo has been co-opted by a notorious gang in Inglewood known as the Tongan Crips, or T-Gang for short? This subset of the Crips gang has adopted the Texas Rangers hat as a symbol of their affiliation, with the T representing Tongan. The gang is known for its violent and ruthless criminal acts and has built a bad reputation in Inglewood and beyond. The gang is located around 102nd Street and 104th Street, between Prairie Avenue and Dottie Avenue. They are not new to the news, and their involvement in violent incidents has caused concern among law enforcement officials and residents alike. Means that wearing this hat can put you in danger, as you may be mistaken for members of the gang by rival gang members or law enforcement. So, it is one of the caps you should never wear in Inglewood if you want to remain cool with everybody. Number 6. Los Angeles Angels. Another seemingly innocent sports hat that has fallen prey to the dangerous world of underground gangs in Inglewood is the Los Angeles Angels hat. The Los Angeles Angels baseball hat, adorned with a large capital A with a halo on top, has become a symbol of the Avenue Piru Gang, a notorious criminal organization located on the west side of Inglewood. Since the gang's adoption of the cap, it has become synonymous with its criminal activity, including drug trafficking and violence. The dangers associated with wearing this hat in Inglewood cannot be overstated. The Avenue Piru Gang is notorious for its violent nature and ruthless tactics, and encounters with rival gangs can quickly turn deadly. Number 5. Cincinnati Reds. We continue our list of sports hats you should never wear in Inglewood with the Cincinnati Reds hat. The team's iconic logo, featuring the C with a wishbone design in red, has become a symbol of affiliation for the Centinela Park family and the Center Park Bloods, two of the most notorious African-American gangs in Inglewood. The Center Park Bloods are located on the west side of the city, while the Centinela Park family is located on the east side, but both gangs share a reputation for killing, violence, and other criminal activities. In an effort to represent their affiliation with the Bloods Alliance, these gangs have adopted the Cincinnati Reds hat as their own, making it dangerous to wear in certain parts of the city. The Centinela Park family was established in the late 1970s and is known for their feud with the neighborhood Pyrus. The Center Park Bloods was also formed in the 1970s and has been involved in numerous violent incidents over the years. So wearing a Cincinnati Reds hat in Inglewood is not only a bad idea, but it could also be a matter of life and death. Number 4. LA Dodgers. The LA Dodgers sports hat is perhaps the most problematic for anyone visiting Inglewood or coming in from across LA. The popularity of the LA Dodgers is global. It goes beyond the diehard LA natives that attend the games out in Elysian Park. There are casual baseball fans that appreciate this elite team and foreign tourists that love their stylized logo. It would be easy for any one of these fans to venture into Inglewood wearing this cap and wish they hadn't. This LA Dodgers hat featuring the iconic LA tag is a symbol of the city itself rather than a specific creed. As a result, it has been adopted by several criminal organizations throughout the city. One such group is the Legend Crips, an African-American gang that has claimed the LA Dodgers logo as their own. The Legend Crips are affiliated with the neighborhood Crips and are known for their violent activities and drug trafficking. And because the gang is deeply rooted in the city, wearing this hat can be dangerous. After all, you don't want to be caught wearing this hat in the wrong part of town, especially in areas where the Legend Crips operate. Number 3. Cleveland Indians. As with many other sports hats, the Cleveland Indians hat has also become entangled in Inglewood's dangerous world of gang culture, where two notorious criminal organizations have adopted it as a symbol of their affiliation. The Inglewood Family Bloods, an African-American street gang, and the Inglewood 13, a Mexican-American gang, are known for their violent and deadly activities. Their use of the Cleveland Indians hat is just another way for them to show their loyalty to their respective gangs. The Inglewood Family Bloods, in particular, have been linked to several murders, drug trafficking, and other criminal activities in Inglewood and other parts of Los Angeles County. The Inglewood 13, on the other hand, are known for their involvement in various forms of organized crime, including drug dealing and robbery with violence. The Old Indians logo is incredibly problematic as it is, thanks to the depiction of the old mascot. It could cause trouble with those not affiliated with any gang at all. The alternative cap with the red background and the large C is better in some respects, but not if you're walking around the wrong part of the district. Play it safe and keep everything Cleveland-related out of Inglewood. Number 2. Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays is a Major League Baseball team that represents the Tampa Bay area in Florida. And although they may be thousands of miles away from Inglewood, their team logo has still managed to become entangled in the dangerous world of gang culture. The Raymond Avenue Crips, one of Inglewood's largest and most violent gangs, has adopted the Tampa Bay Rays hat as a symbol of their affiliation with the Crips gang. This predominantly African-American gang is one of only 4 active Crips gangs in Inglewood and the largest of 3 subsets. They are responsible for many shootings with rival gangs and are known for their extreme violence and criminal activities on the city's west side. Being the biggest and most powerful subset of the Crips in Inglewood, this gang has a long list of enemy gangs with which they have had conflicts with over the years. To avoid misunderstandings or conflicts, it is best to avoid wearing this hat. Number 1. Minnesota Twins. Have you watched the movie Boys in the Hood or Straight Outta Compton? If so, then you might be familiar with the Crenshaw Mafia Bloods, a gang in Inglewood that is feared for petty crimes, killing, drug dealing, and other criminal activities. Now, you might wonder what the Minnesota Twins could possibly have in relation to an Inglewood gang. The two regions couldn't be more different, and it would be a strange baseball team to be a fan of. Well, it has nothing to do with the sport or the state. It all comes down to the massive letter M in the middle of the cap. This means Mafia for Inglewood's Crenshaw Mafia Bloods. The Crenshaw Mafia Bloods gang has been active since the 1970s and has established a strong presence on the west side of Inglewood. For this reason, Minnesota Twins becomes one of the sports hats you should never wear in Inglewood unless you want to attract unwanted attention from the gang or rival gangs in the area.